Surely happiness can be found. Surely there's someone for me. Oh, who cares? Yes, who cares for me?
Good to see you, Hunter. The Hirschfelden Reserve is getting a new animal. The newest addition to the Hunter Classic is no surprise, as it has been announced already.
Once again, my friends, make sure to follow us on all the socials. There's always something happening within this community. There's lots of things coming in the Hunter Classic. Fallow Deer are on the horizon. They're getting a little bit of love. A little bit of love. So when you get them, they're going to be very, very impressive.
Just giving you a hard time, Jaxie Beard. You're doing a great job as a community manager, and of course you said Fallow Deer. The Fallow Deer do look impressive, as you will see here, but let's have a look at the map first. This is Hirschfelden. This is already exclusive hunting grounds for Canada goose and wild boar, and now we're also getting the Fallow Deer, which is supposed to roam the entire reserve, although I have to say I found many of them around this area here, over in the west. I didn't see too many in the east. Also here in the north I found them. What I can say though is there is probably no hotspot for them. I'm starting my hunt here at the Ritterstein Hütte, which is the lodge in the southwest down here, and I will walk towards this tent that I placed in this location where I've been seeing the fallow deer. Let's have a quick look at the inventory. As far as the permitted weapons, the permitted ammunition, it'll be the same as for the white-tailed deer. This is because the fallow deer is about the same size as white-tailed deer, black-tailed deer, mule deer, and so forth. What I'm also bringing is the rattle collar. This will be renamed. It's no longer just the reindeer collar. It's now also being used for the fallow deer. This is very similar to Call of the Wild, where you also have this collar for both of these animals. That makes a lot of sense. And we have a spray that you can then use like any other spray in the game. So let's get going. Like mentioned, the fallow deer is about the same size as a white-tailed deer. The max weight of a male is 93 kilograms and of a female 50 kilograms. About the same numbers, a little bit below the white-tail, maybe more like black-tailed deer. And then the maximum score is around 200. The fallow deer has 2 spikes in the front and then the palms, and the scoring there is calculated similar to the moose deer for the palms, and for the spikes of course similar to any other of the deer. I would just be going north here. This is an area where we have fallow deer. This was a female call. I was going to say this is an area where we have red deer, roe deer, a few foxes. Foxes are then more again over in the far west. So let's see how this works. We use the rattle deer, the rattle collar. It's going to be renamed to deer rattle rather than reindeer rattle. They're just beyond the, actually on this side of the river. I have to be careful if they have to cross the river. They have to find their places to cross, so you can a little bit calculate where they will come. In this case, they're south of the river. What I've been seeing is it's usually groups either of males or females, or mixed groups exist as well, and that was a male call. My tracking level is low. This is why you see 2 pictures or 1 picture with 2 genders, male and female. It's not clear at this point, at least for my hunter mate, what this is, but the call is very distinctive. Nice, we've had both calls now. Let me see if I can maybe they're maybe 100, 150 meters out, if I can use the spray and then move away. Just remember, whenever you have a new animal, low tracking levels, the circles on the hunter mate will not be very accurate. So I'm looking for a good location here where we can see them come in. So there are mixed groups, and I've seen even groups with 4 bucks and still females in there. I think they have a very interesting mixture. Not very predictable. There's another. Oh, same female again. This could be good though. Let's lure them over here and then go hide over on that hill. And why not use the spray? The spray reaches 150 meters. If it catches one of them, all of them should come. One more rattle just in case, and then we'll go wait. After a little wait, here they come. There is the female fallow deer. There's a group of a few, 3 or 4. Welcome to the Hunter Classic Fallow Deer. Looking good so far. I wonder if our buck is still there. Or if he has wandered off. We will in any case go to that tent up there. I have a tree stand there. And we of course will have a buck here. So that makes it what, 4 or 5? That will make tracking rather easy once you follow groups. If you click every track, following herds is always good for your tracking skill to increase that quickly. Let's take this one here. And there they run, and we have a close look at our first kill. Beautiful with the white dots, with the white stripes along the belly. Weight is 46 kilograms. And we do have trophy poses. This one is one of them, the second one, the third one, nice, and then the fourth one, also more for bucks with impressive antlers. Let's take this one actually and have a closer look. Really nicely done, these new animals. Such a big difference to the 10-year-old whitetail. It really looks like fur. The colors, the eyes, the ears. Also the nice linings around the eye, around the mouth. Beautiful. Very nicely done. And let's go look for a buck. I am approaching my tent here with the tree stand. Hoping to see some fallow deer. Last call has been a roe deer. If you like roe deer and if you like Hirschfelden, this is definitely a place for them. Ooh, I'm coming out into an open field. Should be careful. Look at this. And my tree stand is somewhere here. Let's quickly rush into that stand. Don't want to spook that buck. Fallow deer buck ahead. Now calling. And it is like with any other deer. If it's a good score or a decent score, you cannot walk around like this. It'll see you sooner or later. So let's continue as a caterpillar here. And it's coming right my way. I have been calling blindly, I have to say. So that might have paid off here. Once I'm in the tree stand, I will continue to call. I will also use the bow on this one and see if there's more. Not very high up here, but it works. It's a nice open field. The only thing here is I wish I had a tree right at the edge of the field. That takes a tree stand. Most of these thicker trees don't actually allow. Like this one, you can. The tree ahead, you can install the tree stand, but you're going to be up there, up in the leaves, and you see nothing. Hello? Here you go. Oh, look at this. Wonderful. What a wonderful sighting. This guy is alone. At least he walks around alone. You never know whether I spooked it before walking up here. I didn't shoot anything though. This is about mid-size palms. And I mentioned the spikes, 2 spikes in the front. It's actually more than 2. There can be 4. I'm still hoping for more, but you will be definitely my first buck here. If I shoot you there, I can make a trophy shot out in the sun. I always consider this as well. I'm gonna sit around here quickly, just see if anything else is coming. I have been rattling and spraying here, and it has paid off. I have this buck coming in, and as you can see, it's less orange, more brown. This is not a rare. It's a fur variation, and it's called Menil. This is a new variation that we don't have yet. Hello again. Thanks for calling. And welcome to the party. And I should have females coming as well. I've heard calls. So I put some spray there and rushed into the tree stand. About 30% of your bucks, or those for that matter, will be this color, brownish. Why don't you turn around? And then here we have the females coming. And this is interesting. You see the Menil, the brown ones. But you also see a piebald. You never know how lucky this really is here on the testing system. Hopefully I can take you out with the bow. And the females are still there. And they should come to the spray. So this is pretty lucky. Like I said, Menil you will see a lot. This is the common. And then a piebald. So I mentioned initially there is no hotspots. And if you look at the map, this is where I am here. Maybe we have a warm spot. So this is certainly a good place for you to go. Start at the lodge, go north. And I've seen so many now. I'd be surprised if you see none. I don't want to use the bow now here. Could be too risky to scare them. In fact, I'll use the rifle on this piebald, so we can have a look at that as well. So let's look at our box here. First of all, this one. There is the Menil buck. Small tines, small palms. Not a big score. And then we'll have a look over here at this one. This one's course 110. So it'll definitely get bigger than this. But even this is already very nice looking. So nicely done. The common fallow deer buck. And now we'll run after this piebald. That piebald coming up. And also here we have a closer look. There you go. I think that was pretty lucky, but I don't really know. I of course wish you luck that you will find one of these rares. This is the fallow deer piebald. And this is it for this short introduction. Make sure to stick around as we have a look at all the fur variations that the fallow deer comes in. Until next time, thank you very much. Stay in touch.